And I'm the author and the creator of a YouTube channel dedicated to boxing and mixed martial arts. There is a possibility that in 2025 Manny Pacquiao will come out of retirement to face the ex-double world champion Amir Khan, who's also currently retired. Now these are some of their metrics, but this is an old picture. Manny Pacquiao today is about 45, I believe, and Khan is about 37. Let's move on. This is the 8th division world champion Manny Pacquiao, who many would consider to be one of the world's greatest ever boxers. I think you can put him up on the same stratospheric level as Sugar Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Muhammad Ali. I think he would be in that stratosphere. Let's find out a little bit about him. So he's often called Pac-Man, but he is one of the most accomplished and celebrated boxers in history. His historical achievement is that he's the only boxer in history to win 8 world titles, or 8 world titles in different weight divisions. His career lasted, well, to the point of that retirement, 26 years. Of course, if he fights again, it will extend. He had 62 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws. His great opponents were Oscar de la Hoya, Eric Morales, Marc Antonio Barrera, Miguel Cotto, and Juan Manuel Marquez. Now, those 5 fighters were world class, and he beat each one of them. And as I said earlier, many people will put him on the same level as Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Sugar Ray Leonard. And that's a fair assessment. He was voted as the boxer of the decade, or the fighter of the decade, for the 2000s by the Boxing Writers Association of America. He's certainly one of the greatest pound fighters in history. Of course, after he left his main boxing career, he went into politics. I believe he's still a president in the Philippines, a senator in the Philippines, and I believe he's run unsuccessfully for president. Okay, what can we say? Okay, let's talk about the young Manny Pacquiao. He had lightning fast hand speed. He had amazing knockout power. He had a very high punch output. He had a very high ring IQ. He could adjust his style and strategy. He took a punch. He absorbed punishment well. But he had this fluid multi-punch combination style. What was the weaknesses? Were like any aggressive fighter who always goes forward. He was often open to counters. Towards the latter years of the latter end of his career, his decline in speed was quite significant. He's always struggled with counter punches, hence the dazzling knockout by Marquez when they fought fight number 4. Because he's this aggressive, going forward, styling, hoping to land a great punch, he does occasionally overcommit. Now, he's not the largest of fighters in his weight division, and sometimes he struggles to impose his power on the bigger, stronger opponents. Okay, this is the British ex-double world champion Amir Khan. Okay, what can we say about him in terms of the summary of his career? Well, he was a leading British amateur fighter. He scored silver in the Olympics at the age of 17. As a professional, he's had 6 losses. He turned pro in 2005 and he won his first world title, the WBA light welterweight title, in 2011. He's beaten Marcos Medina and also Zab Judah. So you can see there's a massive difference in the quality of opponents that Pacquiao has won, beaten, and Amir Khan. Although, to give him his credit, the Marcos Medina fight is considered to be one of the best in light welterweight history. He then had some maybe slightly unwise matchups against Alvarez. I don't think he would have beaten Alvarez in a month of Sundays. That was a very damaging loss to him. He then returned in 2022 and fought Terence Crawford and Kell Brook. Crawford is, like Usyk, maybe one of the greatest fighters of all time. He's in that category. Kell Brook is not in that category, but he's a very good fighter. So whether it was wise for Khan to fight Alvarez, I doubt it. Whether it was wise for Khan to fight Crawford, but of course it's cost and benefit. The benefit, of course, means that he was able to get a lot of money, a high payday. And, of course, his success has been valuable for British boxing. Okay, what can we say about Amir Khan? Well, he does have fast hand speed, not as fast as Manny Pacquiao. Agility, quick footwork, that's true. He does have a diverse range of punches, that's true. He's certainly shown courage, and he's certainly shown a willingness to take risks. What about his disadvantages? Well, anyone who hits him cleanly on the jaw tends to knock him down. So he has a fragile chin. He tends to be open to counters because of his aggressive reliance on going forward. He does tend to overextend. He doesn't have the same ring IQ as Manny Pacquiao, Alexander Usyk, etc. He doesn't know how to adapt mid-fight. And as his career extended into the later years, his ability to absorb punishment greatly lessened. So what can we say for 2025? Okay, we have one of the world's truly great champions, 8 division title holder. He's 45. And then you have Amir Khan, who was a good world champion, not in the same class as Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao would have beaten a younger Pacquiao would have beaten Mayweather. And I don't think Amir Khan would ever have beaten Mayweather. So just a point out, my pick is, unfortunately, it'll probably go down to a victory on points by Amir Khan. And that doesn't reflect who Manny Pacquiao is. Everyone knows where Manny Pacquiao's position is in the Boxing Hall of Fame.